Hello, everybody on YouTube and on planet Earth. This is your host, Tommy Cunningham, coming to you live from the Traveling and Radio Scanner Tips for Traveling Radio Center. Today, what we are going to be talking about it's a little website that I found out which would be a really good website for you guys to use. It's called mapid.id. Now this website, just to everybody, just to give you guys a heads up, I kind of don't recommend this website for kind of a couple reasons. The first reason why is because their radio traffic on this one is not set up correctly. So kind of like when I say that, just be on a word that the things on here might get a little bit unstable. They might do like some awkward stuff, like regarding radio scanners and stuff. Like for instance, like the first radio scanner observance, which I thought they were doing, which I thought was kind of interesting on the first wave, on like people using like radio frequencies and stuff. Now a lot of these websites I know are probably not being used because different people don't know how to use it. That's because this website has like a pretty common radio usage. Now coming from like different places, like where I've been to in the world, in this thing sometimes really does help. And like for instance, they got some really good radio activity, which I think is really kind of interesting. Like the type of radio activity that I'm like talking about is it's like the kind of activity that you guys find like on like localized radio scanners, and using them, like for instance, like using them to help you guys out on your next journey. Okay. Now the reason why I'm talking about this right now, it's because a lot of people are getting ready to go on their Easter travel, and they're like saying, okay people, we are going to fall by a single radio scanner, and that's about it. Now on the radio scanner list, you guys would probably imagine that boy is pretty smart. He probably doesn't even need a radio scanner to even do his work. Well, just talking about that and just getting a little bit of help, there's like kind of lots and lots of different people that uses these to get ready for their trips and stuff. Like for instance, if we click on Ontario, Canada, I'm doing this place as an example, And then after that, we click on Hamilton. And we see that Hamilton has a country station here of 93.3, which is kind of not a country station. But they say it on there, and we try to believe that because they used to have a country station in that own frequency, which I thought was really kind of awkward on some days. Now, like for instance, Owen Sound. Now, Owen Sound got their own radio their own radio stations. They got a couple of country. They got like Country 104.9. Now, pulling up that website, I bet you I can't probably listen to it because. So getting back talking about this station right here, this Country 104.7. Sometimes when you guys go like into different countries like stuff, like let's just say the Cayman Islands. Now the Cayman Islands have their own country station, which it's called K Country, which I think they do a really good variety. I think they really do sparkle it up a good. Now their radio dial for it is 93.5, and this is Cayman Islands Best Country. And that right there is like what their country station sounds like in that area. Now they use this on a very simulcast area. So like, for instance, if you guys are looking like on here, you guys are looking at the Hawaii area and looking for like the Honolulu, and let's just say we are going to look for Pearl Harbor. Now we see that's not on here. That's because we are looking under the wrong area. Now Hawaii actually has several different laws which are not unique here. Like for instance, if you guys go like to, like for instance, like the different areas, you guys got Kauai, which I think is a way more better place for like different radio stuff, because their radio frequencies on here are like channel green. It's like the Department of Forestry, the state government, channel yellow. Now they also got a couple of like the harbor channels, which is really good. They also got Coast Guard Sector Honolulu, plus Customs and Border Protection. Now, a couple of these radio frequencies I kind of wouldn't recommend you guys listen to because they might go a lot private when you guys go down there. They are probably not a big fan of radio chatter down there. So they also got a couple of narrow FM radio frequencies like on here, like for Kauai Ranch. Now for state government, they got Harbor Patrol, Small Craft Enforcement, channel yellow. Now they also got Safety and Security. They got also the Harbor Pilot. Now Coast Guard, they use Sector Maui, which is really nice. They also got the Hasabunka I'm sorry if I didn't say that correctly. I don't know my Hawaiian that good, so please be aware. Plus, like going on down, they got the State Department of Transportation. They also got the United States Coast Guard on here, which I think that gives out a really, really good radio frequency. Like when you guys go out there. They also got a really good rental. And they also got marina lines. Now Walt Disney World has a thing out here, which is so very nice. Which it's called the. You guys probably know it if you guys ever been to Walt Disney World, and that area is Waikiki. Now they also got a couple of schools there. They got the University of Hawaii Maui campus, which they use 453.625. They use a Jessery Service Park. Their security is under P25. So if you guys, so what I recommend you guys do if you guys ever go to this area is like try to find out which one is the right Wi-Fi user. Because I would think they would have like a good Wi-Fi people there. Now this place now on the Hawaii Island, they have like a really big national park, which is the Hawaii Volcano National Park, which looking on here, they, hold on. Now pull it up on the National Park Service website. They got the Aikiki Nawiki Successful Work. They got the Kohiki Unit. Now they also got directions and transportation. They also got lounging. Now basic information, which shows kind of like fees and permits, which they got a digital pass, which I think is really smart, internet, and they use the Volcanic Hotel. The Volcanic House Hotel offers in-room Wi-Fi. Most of the park has good cellular reception. Reception is spotty on the chain of rivers at the end of the chain. Now on fees and permits, I don't guess you guys have to buy a like commercial use. I guess this is for filming. I don't know. Just keep being advised on latest upgrades and stuff. Now they do workers' compensation. They commercial visitors pass. They do that. Now, luckily, I haven't seen any internet passes, which is really good on like those areas. They also got frequent asked questions, which is Hawaii Certificate of Public Consistency and Knowing. Usually takes 1 month. Any restrictions? NPS employees of their residents, nor any NPS Ordinary residential families, financial such company, all increases of employment by an operator, spouse, or minor children of an NPS employee must be approved in advance by written by superintendent or designated person. So that means you guys do not need a confirmation to do a video there, which I think is really great. They also got a filming permit, which I think this thing is so stupid. Now they got this on their own website, which I think is so great. Like, for instance, activity details. They also got vehicles, names and stuff. They also got activity, and they also got applicant's name, the contact information, telephone number. Pretty much at all areas, they have their own. So if we like type in on here, like Smoky Mountain National Park, the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, I know what everybody's thinking. Hey, I've been there to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and I actually did like lots and lots of videos there. Like they don't even care. All they care is about what is meaningful there, which I think is so very neat. Now the National Park Service does something here which I think is really nice, but I don't think which is really kind of interesting in this area. Looking for like fees. See, they do not got permits on here for like, which I think is really good for filming. Now they also got a weather number, which I think is really cool. They also got the LeConte Lounge. They got 5 horse camps. They got a Parks Backcountry. Got a LeConte Lounge. They got like about information. They got FAQ, which they got meals. They got things to fill your water bottle with. And they say, all like it. Ask a user agreement that I don't think we don't need to look at. They ask at about, which this page, I wish they would give like contact information. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. If you guys liked it, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, ding that notification bell, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow for a start of Tommy's Easter videos. So I hope you guys have wonders and have a great weekend. Goodbye.